I am Jadon Se, Golden Dragon of the Third Arc of Consciousness, and this is a message from the Dragon. Today's message: Visitors in the Skies. Dear ones, many of you have been paying attention to this your three-eye atlas. We call it lovingly Andronoff, and as you focus upon the possibility that this visitor in the stars, so to speak, is not from here and perhaps is not just a natural object floating around in outer space, so to speak. Many of you are tuning in and realizing that this is a being. It is not only is the ship alive and conscious, it is also full of conscious beings, so to speak. And there is much talk about this visitor, this Andronoff. Many different voices with different opinions, many different sensitive beings tuning in, so to speak, to gain information about what this being is here for, what these beings are here for, who are they and what do they mean to us right now. Dear ones, you have heard from this cosmic golden dragon much about what is going on there with Andronoff, and let us just say there are many more visitors than you might be aware of. Not only is this three-eye Atlas Andronoff in your, shall we say, star system, and it itself has been accompanied by other, let us say, presences, and many of them are even physical, dear ones, in your way of seeing things. There are even what you might call probes that were released from this Andronoff that are remaining behind, some of them stationary, and let us say a conversation is occurring back and forth between some upon your world and these we will say emissaries left behind. And also, dear ones, this your three-eye atlas, the ship itself, this loving being full of other beings, some of them from your star families, and even, yes, dragon energies aboard. This being has decided to stick around, so to speak. You will hear many of your so-called authorities reporting that it has vanished or exploded or left the solar system. There will be conflicting reports, dear ones. The truth is, this your Andronoff is staying, and the trajectory will change very shortly. It will appear as though it is exiting your solar system, and it will turn, so to speak, to take up an orbit outside of your Mars's orbit and inside of what you call the asteroid belt. It will be a new, let us say, presence in your star system, and there is a deep reason for this, dear ones. Your star families do not wish for their appearance in your greater stories of this your world to be abrupt. They do not wish to be seen as suddenly appearing or something to be feared, or perhaps an invasion force or beings forcing their way into your reality. As this golden cosmic dragon has said on more than one occasion, they must be invited in, and this may happen in larger groups of beings upon your world, inviting these newcomers, so to speak, in. They are not new, dear ones, just new to your awareness in many cases. There will be groups inviting them in. There will be entire movements that may even seem like religion at times, where there are group meditations to call in the star brothers and sisters, and this is beautiful. This is what is needed. And there is also a process within each of you so that you will be more or less prepared or ready, or let us say willing to live in a world where this becomes mainstream and well known, that you have star families, that you are part of a galactic civilization, let us say a federation or a confederation of beings amidst the stars, and being a part of this, you become galactic citizens, so to speak. There is not one government or body of authority, so you do not worry about citizenship, so to speak. It is just a way of saying that you are a being of this larger galactic community. And, dear ones, there is so much focus on your 3-eye atlas, what those who consider it to be a comet or a ship or some sort of extraterrestrial presence, let us say. And also, dear ones, there are so many at this time beings, star beings, interdimensional beings, extra-dimensional beings that are, let us say, visiting at this time to participate in the festivities of the Ascension of Gaia. These are not invaders. They are not unwelcomed visitors. They are loving beings. For almost the entirety of these visitors are for your highest good and the highest beautiful ascension of your world. It is not to be afraid of these visitors, dear ones. There are even those who are here to assure that the visitors are appropriate for this occasion and positive and love-based and for your highest good in most cases. Dear ones, this is a time to welcome these visitors to the extent that you are ready. It is important to prepare your own vibrational beingness for their arrival into your understanding, for they have already arrived, so to speak. There are no grand announcements on your mainstream media or from your governmental authorities. They are very silent on this, for many of them understand that this changes their situation greatly, and they do not wish to speak about some of the corruptions that are coming to light due to this. So they are largely silent. There are some who are speaking of this. Dear ones, do not turn to your so-called authorities to understand what is happening at this time. These beings are here to contact you directly if that is your desire. They are here to uplift. They are here to restore the grand histories that have been suppressed. They are here to restore the truth, to remove the grand deceptions that have governed your societies, to remove inappropriate energies as you ask for their help in this, for they do not just come in to save the day. They must be invited in to be of assistance. Dear ones, do not fear and do not worry that you are giving your power away to these star families. They are simply lovingly here to be of assistance as appropriate. And what is appropriate is what each of you must decide inside. Your level of understanding creates a vibrational resonance with these beings, or even a vibrational discord if you are still in fear or in doubt, or think that this is yet a new deception of some kind and that these beings are not here for the highest good. If you hold these vibrations, then this is a discordant vibration. Dear ones, those of you who are resonating with the assistance from loving, heart-based star families who are here for the highest good, the ascension of this your Gaia, those of you who resonate with this, you are prepared to make your own first contact, let us say. It is a time where your inner preparations are of utmost importance, for it is like setting the table for a beautiful gathering and preparing all the different, let us say, utensils and foods and hors d'oeuvres and the music and making sure that the venue is cleaned up and decorated appropriately. So much work goes into the preparations of a visit of loved ones. This is where you are at this moment of now. It is a preparation, both outer and inner, for your vibrational frequencies and resonance to be ready for the arrivals, so to speak. And these are not scary arrivals. They are not even that mysterious. Many of you already know much about your star families, and those of you who don't, you can look forward to learning this with excitement and enthusiasm, for it is a grand reunion of beautiful, loving beings, very much like your extended family coming to meet you for the first time in this time around, so to speak. There will be an immediate familiarity, and this word is quite appropriate, for it is a familial gathering that is happening for this your ascension. It is a celebration of sorts, a graduation ceremony you might call it. It is like a baby shower in so many ways, showering gifts and blessings and congratulations for not snuffing yourselves out with nuclear bombs and things like this. And it is a beautiful and glorious occasion for each one of you to experience when it is most appropriate for you. Do not worry, it will not be forced, it will not be televised, there will not be a grand shutdown of your civilization for grand announcements. This is not how it works, dear ones. It will be for each of you to open up to this new reality for you, this new chapter in Gaia's grand story. And so then it is for you to prepare inwardly. Let us just start with gratitude, one of the best vibrational states to have within your beingness, that is a welcoming vibrational state that opens up gateways to great abundance and joy, is gratitude. Let us have gratitude that humanity has made it this far, regardless of how much chaos or unrest or upheavals occur. It is important to acknowledge humanity has made it this far. It is time for a golden age, and because of this, there is great joy amongst the stars, the cosmos, the dimensional being realms, let us call this the realms of reality, and beings from all over the different realms of beingness are here to celebrate and to shower you with blessings if you are ready for this and if it is appropriate for you. So at this time, it is advisable to, let us say, dive within your own beingness and feel into how you feel about this, opening up yourself to a greater reality, becoming a star traveler perhaps, being able to visit other star systems, even galaxies. How amazing could that be for you if you were ready to open this world up for yourself to this? If this resonates with you, then you are listening to the right message, for all that is required for this to become reality for you is for you to be in agreement with it, is for you to resonate with it, is for you to welcome it in. And yes, dear ones, whenever opening let us say portals to new realities and new realms, it is always advisable to to do this for your highest good in the eyes of the highest divine. I welcome in appropriate energies that are for my highest good in the eyes of my highest, greatest beingness or divine. Let us say, let these words and thoughts and vibrations be your foundation before welcoming any being into your reality, for it is for your greatest good that you declare this indeed, and it sets the stage for very appropriate and positive experiences. So, at this time, work on your own agreement with this or not. And if you do not agree to this, if you want this world to remain as it is, and seemingly alone in this vast cosmos, this is fine. You can have this. You can maintain that consciousness. And as the world shifts, you can, let us say, stay on the timeline where this is not occurring on a planetary scale, and they are just still curious lights in the sky that some people whisper about sometimes, and they keep their distance as they have for so long. You can have this if this is what you prefer. You will just be headed down that pathway, so to speak. And if you want a grander world, a greater cosmos, and the ability to go and visit other worlds and other civilizations, other beings, and your greater star families, then call this in. Prepare your beingness for this reality, and declare to yourself, after you have, as we say, said that it is for your highest, greatest good, and prepare yourself for this and call it in. Dear ones, this happens first within, your agreements within, your preparations, your readiness for this, and then there is an external call that happens where you call it into your beingness, into your reality. I choose the world where we become star travelers. I choose the world where we are welcomed into a loving galactic family, federation, confederation, star civilizations. Call this in, dear ones. If you are in agreement with this, it is prepared for you. Those who are ready to usher you into this new age are ready to take your hand at the rate that is correct for you, in the most appropriate way possible. This may be at first sightings in the skies at night, calling them in after quieting yourself or meditating or touching base with Gaia, sending deep roots of light into Gaia and instructing her to invite your star families to visit you. Whatever is appropriate to your beingness, just call them in, and maybe at first it will be sightings in the sky, and then maybe you'll see them approaching on land even, or at sea, and maybe when you are ready you will even come close enough to shake hands, so to speak, to feel their loving presence, to become comfortable with them, and to become accustomed to the way they appear to you. Some of them might seem a little strange at first, and others will seem very instantly familiar, and the process of welcoming these beings into your life is one that is very personal to you. So this cosmic golden dragon is simply reminding you that your inner preparations are what must come first, and then your outer calling, as appropriate and as is natural for you, will have results. Try it, dear ones, if this is what you wish. If this is what you desire, if this is what you intend, and if this is the world that you choose, you may step into it. This is enough for now. I am Jadon Se, in love with the expansion of your realms, the expansion of your adventures and understandings, and in love with the times to come.